let me rock the world. before you guys say anything, I know the chat box is frozen. There you go. Yo, it's your boy Ra. Let's go! I'm FSP's first generation Avallum. I'm the unrelated Pink Ranger knows the world, and I'm out of breath. Okay, I'm good. Welcome to Roscoe's. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's hot. Welcome to Rosco Graves' FSPEN Lore Seminar. Lore Seminar. You might be wondering what was happening? Well, we're gonna talk about lore today. We're gonna talk about what's, the overarching storyline, what's going on, what's happening, why is Riser a traitor? What do you mean by that? I just joined the fandom like three days ago. I'm confused. What's going on with you, Rosco? Like, you're weird. Like, you gotta say all that, but you know what I mean. But we're gonna talk about the things that you guys should know. If I forget something, sorry. Sorry. If I miss something, if I overlook something, sorry. Again, I don't know everything about everyone's individual stuff. I only know what's been shared to me. What I do know is, of course, my own stuff, as well as the overarching lore, the general lore of the entire world, plural. So, yes. So welcome. It's gonna be a lot of yapping. It's gonna be a lot of talking. If you guys do have questions, though, feel free to ask. I will try to answer as many as I can in the time that I have allotted for this. So, oh my God, VTube Studio. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller so you guys can see. Oh my God, calm down. Okay, so you can see as much as you can. Okay, I'm new. What's up, Lucy? Yeah, he just debuted, guys. Actually, Lucy's Gen 4. He just debuted. So, shout out to Lucy, guys. He's new. He's my Kohai now. Yeah. Lucy's Gen 4. Yeah, he's Gen 4. If you guys didn't know, Lucy's actually Gen 4. It's crazy. Never mind. But yes, we'll be talking about FSP stuff. So let's begin. I think the most important thing that people are going to be confused of. I'm gonna set up the setting for you guys. Okay? I'm gonna set up the setting. He's gonna sing Akamonoko for his debut cover. How'd you know that? What the heck? What the frick? Let's set this up though. Let's set up what's happening, what's going on, where are we? So now I gotta be careful as not to say anything that I have not revealed to any of you at all yet, because if I do, then we're screwed. Because that would be a big spoiler, so I don't want that. So I gotta make sure I don't say anything. Okay, here we go. All right. God, where do I begin? I'll be drawing diagrams, by the way. No slideshow. I'll be drawing diagrams. This is how I yap. I'll be drawing. Yeah, I'm watching. Don't say anything about me either. So Lucien Lunaris sucks. That's the lore. No, okay. Let's begin. All right. Let's start with World 1. Okay? We're just gonna draw a little mundo. Okay? Now, World 1. This, my friends, this is called Prima Terra. Now there's a lot of discourse of how you spell it. This is how you spell Prima Terra. This is Prima Terra, okay? Prima Terra is a world where I think some of Ravnus comes from and all of Avallum comes from. That's the Primaterra. Lucy, you're gonna chat. Whatever Lucy says, don't listen to him. I'm the one in charge. Don't listen to him. This is Primaterra. So Primaterra is the world where a lot of folks from FSP come from, at least half. And this is actually where you guys see the journey of Avallum in the D&D sessions and the 2 that we've done so far. This is where it takes place, in Primaterra. Okay, Primaterra is this very high fantasy, low technology sort of world. It's very inspired by places like, you know, Lord or IPs like Lord of the Rings. He said fine. Lord of the Rings, Final Fantasy 14, like your basic MMO like fantasy, fantasy kitchen sink sort of place. It's very inspired by that, and that's where I come from. That's where the boys come from, right? But that is not the only world. Okay, now this is the other world that we're also going to talk about. Now there's literally no difference between the 2 as of like diagrams, but let me just show you. This is Gaia. Okay, this is Gaia. I don't know if you can see the name right. I should just make myself even smaller, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna just like do this. I'm gonna put myself in the corner. This is Gaia. Gaia is very close to, oh my god, my glasses are so small. Oh my god, hold on. There, okay. So Gaia is very close to what you guys would consider normal on your Earth. It's a little more futury, it's a little more fantasy, but it is very close to what we have, or what you guys have rather, on your dimension, right? So it's very similar. You'll find a lot of like similarities to it. Again, a little more advanced. Some fantasy elements here and there, but for the most part, it's very similar to what you guys know and love. Okay, that's Gaia. Okay, as of right now, these are the only 2 confirmed worlds that we have so far. But let me clarify this, because I have seen some confusion. These 2 are in different dimensions. Different dimensions, meaning they don't exist in the same plane of existence as each other. If you were to go be on Gaia and look for a place that is like Primaterra, or that is Primaterra, if you were to look for Primaterra, you will not find Primaterra. You would not find it. Gaia is its own thing. Okay, sure, there are other planets, right? But you would not find Primaterra there. You would not find Primaterra at all. Okay, now there's a reason why it's this complicated, but we will find out in the future. Okay, only I know. Oh, and other boys know, but only I know, really. Okay, so they're not in the same timeline. That is a good question. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, yeah, Gaia is its own world. Okay, if you were on Primaterra, and you could somehow, you know, look towards the stars or whatever, right, and try to find Gaia, you would not find Gaia. Gaia is in a different plane of existence altogether. Okay, just keep that in mind. These are on different dimensions. Any questions so far that anyone is confused? Also, while I'm at it, I'm gonna thank people just before I forget. Min, thank you for 18 months. Thank you so much. 18 months of this guy and some adorable little rats. What do you mean this guy? Why do people say that? Orbiter, thank you for 3 months. It's my monthly stream appearances. Hi, Rosco, I'll be back. Hello. Hazel, thank you for 16 months. Bro said no more meet and greets. Whatever, man. Happy 16 months, Goofy. Happy 16 months. Ellen, welcome back to the Graves Gang. And Leo Bear saying 20 months. Guys, I'm new. I'm 20 months new. That's a good outlook to have, I guess. There are other worlds aside from these two, but we're focusing on these two for purposes here. Okay, yeah, okay. We're good. Okay, what about Shiki, Ellie's, and Ash's world? Okay, that's the next thing I want to talk about, okay? I'm gonna race the board, okay? Here we go. So does like Primatera and Gaia look the same, or are they different colors or have different features that make them stand out from each other? It's usually how the Primatera and Gaia, they separate based on the technology, the technological ability that they have. Primatera is very, very medieval, very different. But Primatera, as compared to Gaia, there's much more concentrated amount of magic, I guess you could say, right? There's some sort of energy force that allows people to use magic. Gaia is weaker in that sense. That's why they're more technologically inclined. But for the most part, they are just different places from each other. Different history, different everything. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about this, okay? Because this is something that people were confused of. Okay, these three. Okay. They okay. They are all from different places. They're all from different places. And they are all from different dimensions. I'm telling you. Their places. So Gaia is what Primatera is to its dimension. So Shiki's where Shiki lives is what Gaia is to its dimension. Ash, where Ash lives is like what Gaia is to its dimension, right? It's all like that, pretty much. You will not find a similar place. Because in the realm of possibilities, to have a similar place is hard. Right? It either has to be one of a kind in an entire world and in a shared universe, or it's part of its own universe. So like it's like a Gaia equivalent in terms of the space it takes up. You know what I mean? Like the purpose of it, right? So they're all from different worlds. They're all from different dimensions, different universes, yada, yada, yada. Whatever you want to say. So all the Gaias in their own dimension. Exactly. Pretty much. I based off the sort of population density of the universe as what we know now, as in like, if there is life, it is so far away that we don't know where it is. Like no one's responded to like any like calls that like this like space organizations have put out, right? So I went in this with the mindset of like life is so spread apart, right? It'd be hard to encounter another piece of life. So their worlds that they inhabit are just basically its version of Gaia or Primatera, right? Of course, they have different histories. All of them have different histories, different advances, different everything. So it's like Earth 1, Earth 2. Yeah, exactly. Earth. It's like freaking comic book Earths, right? Like Earth 616, you know, Earth 255. You know, it's like that. They're all their own thing. Right? So again, they all come from different universes. They came to Gaia for a specific reason. Okay? And what was that specific reason, chat? cracks. They came for crack, guys. They came to Gaia because of cracks in the sky. Okay? Cracks in the sky. Because the crack. Okay? The space rip. This is what we would call some sort of dimensional tear. Okay, we'll just call it that for right now. There's a dimensional tear. Okay? You can see it. You can see it in different lore videos. Right? You can see it in different lore videos. You can see it in you know, in a lot of things that we talk about. But their worlds are essentially ripping apart. Right? And Barry, thank you so much for the 5 dimensions. Thank you so much. Their worlds are ripping apart. I'm talking about Shiki, I'm talking about Ash, I'm talking about Ellie's. They're ripping apart. Okay? And so they came to Gaia. Now, we don't know how they found out about this. They came to Gaia in order to save their worlds. Okay? In order to come save the worlds. And this is where we're going to talk about what you guys know as the crystals. Now, forgive me if I go above or out of bounds. The aspect ratio of this is kind of weird. The crystals. Now, these are also known as... Does anyone know? Does anyone have it? Has anyone studied? Does anyone know the true name? I know I've said it before. There, okay, someone almost got it. Okay. The Prisma. Y'all hate me because I spelled it differently. The Prisma. Yeah, the Prisma. Okay, now you might know them as the Tears of Avallum. Now, when I say dimensional tears, it's different. The Tears of Avallum are what they're called when they came to Prima Terra. That's what they're called. That's how the legend states them. The Tears of Avallum. If you don't know the legend, so during a time long forgotten, a foregone era, when the Prima Terra was at the brink of its destruction, or something to that effect, a tear ripped open, and it looked like an eye, and the crystals fell down from this dimensional tear, and it looked like tears, like an eye was crying, and then so they were called the Tears of Avallum. That's why they are called the Tears in the legend, right? Now, each of them has its own personality. Each crystal, each prisma, wait, yeah, whatever. Each prisma has its own personality. Mortimer, which is mine, is just more talkative. Also, I control my lore and I can do whatever I want with it, so that's why Mortimer is more talkative. But each crystal has its own personality, and I'll give an example. We'll talk about mine. Okay? Mortimer. Mortimer looks like a heart. But Mortimer is very mean. Mortimer is very mean. He's very, very mean. He hates me. Mortimer, in my lore, is very, very, very arrogant. And very, very stubborn. If you guys don't know, he's very duty bound. He's very duty bound. He refers to himself as the, or okay, rather, he is in charge of, oh shoot, of life and death. So he keeps balance. He keeps balance with the cycle of life and death, right? And so he's very duty bound. But we don't know who gave him this duty, except, you know, we've seen in lore posts the person he calls "Oh Mother Mine," right? So, and since I, as a flesh golem, as a revived being that should have been dead, right? I keep saying perversion, but it's the truth. I am the perversion of what Mortimer is trying to maintain. I break the cycle, and it pisses him off because he can't get rid of me. He can't get rid of me, so he hates it. Right? But recently he has been more willing to work with me, right? That's the kind of thing. Now, I do want to talk about another crystal that we have, right? Just to give you an example, let's talk about Arcer. Now, Arcer, we don't know the personality of Arcer just yet. We don't know. But it has been shown that Arcer does maybe, perhaps, talk in quotations while Gale sleeps. Maybe, perhaps, talk. It is possible. Arcer is seen to have been giving Gale something in the past, or communicating in some form with Gale. Again, we don't know. We don't know what the heck Arcer does. I do. We don't know what the heck Arcer does. I do. But maybe they do communicate with Gale in some sort of way. Tell us! No. Maybe if I feel like it. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll give you their roles. Maybe if I feel like it. But yes, that's Arcer. They don't talk, but they talk while Gale sleeps. Right? Now, to keep in mind, Lamentis does not have Prisma. They don't have any crystals. They are here in mostly Ash, Shiki, and Ellie. They are here, well, mostly Ash and Shiki, are here because they want to save their universes, and they have heard that the crystals could help them with that. And so they are now working together to save their worlds by any means necessary. By any means necessary, they need to have those crystals. right? Nevertheless, that's the basics. They're Gaia, Primaterra, Botania, as some of you refer to Shiki's world, Ellie's world. They are all sort of mirrors in a way of each other. They don't exist in the same realm dimension as each other. They exist in their own separate planes of existence as each other's alternative or alt. Like an alt account, like an alt character, you know what I mean? Like in Final Fantasy 14 sometimes when you're like, I want to make a character for raiding. Or like in World of Warcraft, you're like, I want to make a mage, I want to make a warrior. Same player, different character, you know what I mean? So Caitlyn and Leela from Gaia for real, as has been confirmed so far, yes. Anyways, moving on. Avallum. So again, Avallum, they all come from Primaterra. Oh shoot. They all come from here. Oh my god, Primaterra. They all come from Primaterra. Everyone does. Me included. However, minus Rosco. Oh, I mean to say G, C, L, and Z were on a journey. Let's just say quest, rather. Quest to find let me just put that here. Avallum. Promotion, then 16 months. Speaking of Final Fantasy 14, this reminds me of the source and the reflections. That is very true. It is very reminiscent of it. However, there is no like main world. They're all just different realities. Promotion knows ball, dude. Promotion is like a hardcore FF14 player. He is a hardcore FF14. He's been playing forever, dude. He's been playing for like a long bit. Anyways, so Gale, Cass, Lucy, and Zanny were on a quest to find Avallum, and we can see that. We can see that in the D&D sessions that I've been doing, and the two that I did. I want to do more. It's so much work though. They're on a quest, and the reason why they say find Avallum. What is Avallum? What is Avallum? Avallum is a place. And I'm going to put that in quotations. Avallum is indeed a place on Primaterra. Yes, it's a place that'll grant you a wish. And this entire quest that the four of them went on was to find Avallum to get their wish granted. Yes, the spot where the worlds are weakest. It's sort of the connection point or like the entry point. It piercing through the veil of dimensional reality. It is a place. Now, whether the legend is true or not based on what we know now, we don't know. Okay? And that's why I put place in quotation marks, because we don't know if it's a physical place, like where they were supposed to be going, or it's supposed to be some sort of metaphorical location, right? That people reach through enlightenment or whatever. Again, it's just a legend that's been passed on through generations. We have no concrete evidence whether or not Avallum is in fact real, because in the legend itself, it did state that there was only 5 crystals. So something changed over time, the story was changed, so we don't exactly know if it's that part of the story is real or not, based on how much has been changed over the freaking centuries that have passed after like the arrival of the crystals on to Primaterra. So the crystals formed from Gaia to Primaterra, and people call them the Tears of Avallum, which explains how each got their crystal, right? It was an explanation on why the architects know about them. What you said is not correct, but so far, I know why. So far, you're gonna hear a lot of I know why, but we don't know yet. There is going to be Okay. There is a reason. But we don't know why the architects know about the crystals. If they knew at all, actually. You know what I mean? Thanks for debunking my theory, though. No problem. No problem. But I will confirm that every single crystal fell into Prima Terra. That is something I will confirm, and that might sprout more questions. The seminar is starting to feel like a scam timeshare presentation. Give us the secrets. Dude, I want to so bad, but there's things I want to do with those secrets that involves my lore, but also involves the overarching lore of the story. I can't. It's hard. I really want to. So the crystals for Ravenous is not to find Avallum then? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. We don't know about this whole Avallum thing because the legend, we don't know if it was over time. The legend said there's only 5 crystals. And then we found out there was more of them. You know what I mean? So we don't know at this point what's real and what's not with that legend. I don't know what's gonna be Rosco's favorite side to stream. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but you don't know. Is there anything you can't say because it's already been revealed, or is it all spoilers? There's a lot that is spoilers, and that's on me for not revealing it sooner because I do want to talk about it. But if I'm nice, I might reveal something. Right. So afterwards, they got to the place eventually, to this place where the dimensions are weakest, and in that split moment, if you guys remember from the what's it called? From my lore video, I was messing around and I put my crystal into an arcade machine, an arcade cabinet, and it sparked something, and that brought all of Avallum to me, to Gaia. Now, why did I say that we're all from Prima Terra, but I said I brought them to Gaia? Well, let me explain the Rosco Graves lore. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so first things first. I was dead, but then I was alive. Okay? I was dead, but then I was alive. Okay, so I was created from the corpses of different people by some mad scientist. And I became who I am now, which is a flesh golem, not a zombie. A zombie's different, okay? I'm a flesh golem, a reanimated human, whatever you want to say. The difference is that I am not a zombie. It's different. Interesting thing, Zuba. Maybe Avallum is just a friends made along the way. Where'd we go? We're lining hands in a row. Where'd we go? Anyways, but yes. I was made by reviving the dead in the most unorthodox way through both science and the arcane abilities that Mortimer possesses. I was Revive of Mortimer. I was essentially fused with Mortimer's essence. That's what's going on right now. So you were created Frankenstein style? Exactly, exactly. Now, throughout that entire time, I was experimented on. Imagine it's like lightning. And this is like me right now. This is me right now. I was very sad. I was very sad because I was getting experimented on. I was getting the very, very painful experiments. A part of I do have powers, but they're just not flashy. As I am right now. I essentially. Hold on. Let me draw a diagram for you. I can regenerate from almost any injury. Pretend this is a normal hand. I can't draw hands. I can regenerate. You have power. I mean, yeah, this is the only thing I have. I can't die. I'm like that. Yeah, I'm like Deadpool, but like less cool. Was this revealed somewhere? No. I mean, yes, it was actually. I was like, no, it was. It was revealed in a text, a lore text that I tweeted. And I believe in a past stream that I did. It's so, the power is powerful in itself, but that's all I can do. I do still feel pain. I can literally come back from an atom, and it just, I'll regrow my bones, I'll regrow my circulatory system, I'll regrow my muscles, my skin, and I feel everything. Are there any injuries that could end you? Not that we know of. Yeah, it's literally it's crazy. I cannot die. I cannot die. How fast is your reading speed? Not like instant. It takes a bit for me to come back, depending on how grievous the wounds are, or grievous or how bad the injury is. But usually it shouldn't take more than like a few minutes. If it's like really bad. If you come back from Anna, how long that would take? Like less than 10 minutes. It's Mortimer doing it. Mortimer's like a powerful relic, right? So it's like it's quick. It's like it's reconstructing everything. Yeah, that's why you never see you injured. Yes, exactly. But why do you still have stitches? I don't know. It's just how it is. I am essentially in a form of stasis. This is the form. This is how I should be all the time. Therefore, I will always regenerate to what I was created as. Is the reason why you regenerate? It's Mortimer. It's Mortimer. All of it's Mortimer. It's all Mortimer. Yeah. I can't die. Finally an Oshi who won't graduate. Guys, Mortimer's failing! Against Mortimer's world I'm at? Yes. I mean, he has to. Again, I am essentially fused with Mortimer. His life essence is mine. Essentially. Is Mortimer like a wizard or mortal or something? Mortimer's the crystal that I have. Again, Mortimer is the crystal that I hold. It is a sentient crystal that has a lot of power over life and death. So yeah. That's it. Anyways, as I was saying, eventually the scientist that revived me, I killed him. Lamb. I killed him, and I ran away. And while I was running away, I got struck by lightning, which triggered something. I don't know what it was. It could have been something with Mortimer that sent me to. Can you guys guess where I got sent to? Gaia. And so in Gaia, that's where I stayed. And eventually, again, like I said before, I brought the rest of the boys to me because of the stupid thing that I was doing and where they were at in Prima Terra. And so that's how we became Avallum. And we're all looking for Avallum, kinda. and so it became Avallum. Yeah. Wait, any question before I erase it? Any questions on the timeline? Just to reiterate, I came to Gaia first. I was on Prima Terra. I came to Gaia first, and then afterwards, in a complete weird coincidence of everything, I brought the boys to me, not knowing them, by the way. How are your homes different in Gaia than Prima Terra? What do you mean by that? In what sense? What is Gaia? Brother, we went through that like an hour ago. Gaia is another world. It is another dimension. It's more akin to the modern day, a little bit more future-y, modern day Earth, as you guys would know. But Prima Terra is its own place. It's like, it's its own world. It's its own. I have a question. What's the question? Lucy, go ahead and ask the question, man. I swear to God. Like any shelters you also, I mean, we all have our homes. I live in an arcade, an abandoned arcade. It's called Rosco's. That's how I got my name. I saw the arcade and I read it. And it's Rosco. If you're not a zombie, then why did you Google on zombie? Because that was before I made the clarification to management that I'm not a zombie. I'm a flesh golem. Also, I can't believe you just doxed my freaking Google account. I'm gonna tell Madison on you. Why would you do that, guys? Lucy's Google account is vampire, by the way. Just letting you know. I have a theory that I've been toying with since London debuted. Can I share? Sure, you go for it. So you did have a name before? Not before. I was always just experiment. And once I got to into Gaia, I looked for a place to stay, and I saw this abandoned arcade called Rosco's, and I took my name from that arcade, and I lived there. Shut up, bro. Were you from the same Prima Terra with GC, L, and Z, or different? No, the same Prima Terra. No two worlds share the same name. It's like Prima Terra is Prima Terra, Gaia is Gaia. Will you ever go deep down in your anatomy since this body isn't yours but only your brain? I don't know what you mean by that. About God, how do they capitalize on the presence of magic? Is it limited in certain areas? Can everyone use it? Can be respected? It is a very... Think of it as too little of it translated into the sort of ignoring of it. There is not that much power. And the little that there is cannot be harnessed by most people. Like people like Ash and Shiki have their like own innate ability to harness it. And that's what they can do as much as they can do, as well as Cass. But then again, it is very limited. It's the techniques in the early days of Gaia that were passed down just didn't cut it, and so they switched to technology mostly. But there is still some presence of it there. If there's the doctor who created you is also Lily's grandfather that went missing from the lab, I know it's probably not true, but my own heart says what happened. That's a very good theory. I like that theory. Is it too weird to ask how you killed the doctor that created you? Like, what'd you do? I beat him over the head. I freaking boom, 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 boom. I killed him. I gave him blunt force trauma and I left. Aren't Ash and Shiki not originally from Prima Terra? They're not. They're from their own worlds. But the presence of you know, the arcane is more prevalent on where they live. In fact, Shiki is a magical being in of himself. He was summoned or created. A sort of familiar. So he's just made of it. Limited as in limited source or resource or supplies running out, or limited as in set amount that cannot be increased or decreased? Limited as in like normal people can only go so far with it. in Gaia's history, the secrets of the arcane were not well discovered or well researched. Yeah. Will this be a VOD we can revisit later? Yeah, I'll keep the VOD. I'm not gonna get rid of it. So humans cannot fully handle the powers of the arcane. Yeah. It's just how that's how they progressed. So they aren't at risk of running out. At this point, we don't know what Gaia's reservoir of mana is. So due to the weird kind of giving up on it, we don't know if there is a untapped amount of it or there's actually like the potential of it is so low. We just know that Gaians sort of just moved on and forgot about techniques, the ancient powers of the world itself. What is Primaterra? Primaterra is another dimension. It's where Avallum comes from. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about Ravenous. Ravenous all come from different places. Okay? This is Gaia. Now, keep in mind, Gaia is where we're all at. The Gaia is where most of the story of what's happening or whatever takes place. All right, let's do Lim. As far as we know, Lim and Altus, not native. Why did I do a capital T? They are not native to Gaia, as far as we know. They were plucked, as they were trapped. They were plucked from wherever they are. It hasn't been said exclusively. Lemon Altas are from Primaterra. Just to get that out of the way, they are from Primaterra. Okay. Nayu. Okay, this is where things get confusing. Okay. R. I don't know. I'm doing capitals. R from Gaia. Okay, when I say from Gaia, Nayu specifically is not from Gaia. He is from outer space, in a different location. He's an alien. He's a different planet, but the same dimension as Gaia. Riser was created by the architects, so he is from Gaia, but Nayu is not from Gaia. Same dimension. Just to reiterate. So 2 of them are from the same dimension of Gaia, or Gaia's dimension, and 2 of them are not, and they're from Primaterra. Again, reiterate, there are more dimensions besides Primaterra's dimension and Gaia's dimension. But as of right now, a lot of information has been given out by just about these 2 dimensions. Was Nayu taking the same land as Riser? So Riser was already developed, I guess, in a way, with the architects. Nayu was taken into the same base or location that Riser was in, yeah. As well as Lemon Altus. Yeah, Riser's a test tube baby. I'm new here. Welcome, new here. I'm Rosco. Welcome to my lore stream. Nyambie was kidnapped. Nyambie was kidnapped. He was taken. He was on a mission to deliver a crystal. However, this crystal turned out to be a prisma, and the prisma sort of bonded with him in a way. So they were tuned together, I guess you could say. And they took Nyambie as well because of his compatibility with the crystal. Who exactly are the architects? Oh, okay, let's move on. You've heard me say it a lot. You've heard me say it a lot. The architects. Super evil or organize. Oh frick! Oh my god! Hold on. Super evil organization, aka the bad guys. AKA the bad guys. They're the Team Rocket. They're the Team Rainbow Rockets. If you guys played Ultra Moon, they're Team Rainbow Rockets. They are the evil organization of the story. They are the Illuminati in a sense, but way more crazy organized, really obsessed with the Prisma. These guys created Riser. They kidnapped Nyambie. They took Lem and Altus from where they were, being kept at, and they want to capture Avallum as well. All we know is that they want our crystals really, really bad. And they're somehow capable of interdimensional travel. They really want our crystals really, really bad for a reason that we don't know. Maybe they want to take over the world. Maybe they want to maybe they want to create some sort of interdimensional empire. We don't know. I do, but we don't know. Yes, they're also the ones that sent Lamentis. Lamentis is under, I guess, in a way, supervision of the architects. The architects told them that we can save your worlds if we get those crystals. Is this true? We don't know. We don't know. But Lamentis is desperate, and they want the crystals. They're the bad guys. They always want to take over the world. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now, the thing is, we don't know why the architects know about the crystals if they were supposed to be in another dimension. It also begs the question, why does Nyambie have one of the crystals? More questions that must be answered. Why do they have Riser's crystal? How did they get that? Right? We don't know. And I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. It will all be answered in the future. Can we go over all the crystals? Sure. Let's go over the ones that the boys hold right now. So, let's go over the Prisma. Oh, shoot. All right. So, we have Mortimer. We have Driss. We have Mirren. We have Arcer. And we have Selot. Cool? Okay, this is all Avallum's crystals, okay? The names are really pretty. They're actually based on Arthurian mythology, King Arthur. I like telling people this because I'm really proud of it, but Mortimer is a bit of a mix between Mordred and a name that I gave myself for like MMO characters. So Mortimer is based off Mordred. Driss is based off Tristan. Mirren is actually Merlin. Arcer is King Arthur, and Selot is Lancelot. So yeah. And for Ravenous, the ones I hold right now, Prometi, I don't remember. Wait, I gotta remember. Okay. Ravenous holds these right now. As far as I know. Nothing's been told to me about anything else. Don't someone say my name? No, never mind. Never mind, dude. These are based off of Greek mythology. The acronym is PACE, and you can't convince me otherwise. I hate you. It's past, actually. So these are the crystals that we have so far. Again, Lamentus doesn't have anything. And now that I feel who is holding, oh yeah, hold on, let me explain. These are based off Greek mythology. So Prometheus is based off Prometheus. This one is the one that Malum holds. Salos is based off Zeus, which is the one Altus holds. Ion is based off Aeon. This is the one that is a Titan, I think. The one that Riser has. And Terabis is a mix of Tartarus, right? And Erebus. Tartarus is more like a prison that they threw the Titans in, I believe. I think. Don't quote me on that. This one is not used. Tartar sauce. Okay. That's the kid that sits in the back of the class just eating, bro. You the one eating a hot chip and lying, dude. Tartar sauce. Just eat a full, yeah, they have like a whole lot, like a full mukbang. They're having a full mukbang, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, I feel nice. So let's talk about something, and I'll give you something. You know who this one is, yeah. You know who this one is. Domain expansion. Yoki Tenkai. No. You know who this is, okay? Okay. I'm gonna do it out of order. I have to pull it up, hold on. That was gonna throw you off. That was gonna throw you off. Okay. Some of them were obvious. These throw people off a lot. I don't blame you if you're kind of thrown off by this. I kind of have to connect them. Hold on. Oh, chat, forgive me. This is gonna be kind of weird. I can't fit on the bottom. Actually, no, I can. I lied. Hold on. Actually, no. It's all one. There you go. That's better. I'm not gonna say who's who. Some are more obvious than others. I just want to see you guys talk. It's a quiz. Maelstrom and Eris, dude. Who? I mean, I feel like. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These two, I know exactly what's gonna throw them off. I know it's kind of, it's very similar, but to me they're different. As well as these two, these are also very similar. All this is privilege doesn't make storms. That's not the word. That's not the word. It's maelstrom. It's different. Don't take it quite too literally, guys. Don't take it too literally. I don't think you're making destruction that straightforward. I'm not. Guys, I think this tech one's warmer. Frick, how'd you figure it out, Big G? What the heck? What the heck? How'd you figure it out? Like, what are you defining as eras? Eras. That's how I'm defining it as. Someone sent me a Streamlabs. I need to check. Or else I'm going to forget. Like an era? History? Maybe. I think it's blows you with my mind. Are we allowed to pass around answers to each? For this one, yes. You can speculate. I will not confirm which one's which. It's I think you guys can figure it out by yourself. There's more to it than like in terms of power or like ability or what it can do. There's more to it, but this is like the I was gonna say gentrification. This is the generalization of everything. I can't help, he knows Spanish too. Also, I have to Google Translate, so it won't work. I'll catch it in an instant. It doesn't matter what language it is, I'll catch it in an instant. Yo, Chris, I'm gonna don't know. Profe, llego tarde a clase, no me baje la nota? No, you're gonna go to like 50 points for being late. This is the 5th time! Okay, let me change, because you guys are getting confused. No, you know, I'm keeping it. Too bad. I'm keeping it. Why did it say Rothko? That's not me. I'm Rosco. I'm not Rothko. Corazón. Oh my god, Lucy's from Spain, bro. Lucy's Castellano. That's crazy. Anyways, that's the domains of the Prisma. That's the domains of the Prisma. You guys can figure it out by yourselves, which is which. But yeah. Now let's talk about personal lore. I feel we'll talk about a lot of the overarching lore. I've told you about the first half. I've told you about the first half of the first half of my lore. Let me tell you the second half. I hear voices. Rotten hell. Okay. I hear voices. So basically, and let me be very slow about this. Mormer, this guy, you too? Yeah, but mine's because of the crystal, yours because of psychological reasons. This guy has what essentially is like life sources, life forces, souls in him. Okay? Now, most of them, their personalities, from what I can tell, are not strong enough to sort of come out of this collective unconscious, the sea of souls, I guess you could say. Right? So they're all mezclados, they're all mixed in this giant freaking pool of just life, right? Or life power in Mormer, right? Right? Imagine this is all like souls, right? Like, for example, Lunaris are like souls, but they're not all mixed together. They're all their own separate thing. Mormer just conglomerates everything together. However, you're calling Lunaris psychological reasons. I am. But there are a few, very, very, very few. I'm talking like 4 or 3 if you considered Camel one. I'm about to stream by. It's not Lunaris, it's Lunaris. Whatever. Okay, yeah, fine. Lunaris. Sorry. Lunarists. He made the word. It's Lunarists. Anyways, there are 3 of them. We'll talk about the 4th one later. Okay, that have escaped. And have become their own thing. How do you draw a brain? And sort of they're in my head, right? So the first one I want to talk about is Scholar. His emoji is a scroll. I should probably do the scroll. His emoji is a scroll that I use when I'm talking as him in my lore text. Right. Scholar is the first one. Scholar is, again, you know, what we think is educated man. He seems to try to want to help me, and is a bit softer towards me. We have King. Again, we don't know names. We have King. Is a crown. Very, very, very haughty. Very, very stubborn. Very full of himself. But he's not dumb. He demands respect. And when I say demands, he demands. He's a hottie, alright. You know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean. He has an ego. He has a huge ego. Okay, the next one is Soldier. Is the shield. Soldier's blunt, stern, but he's not mean in the same way as King is. Soldier's like disappointed father type beat. This wouldn't be happen to reference Soldier Poke King, would it? Maybe. So he's straightforward. He's very straightforward. There is a secret 4th one that was revealed recently, relatively. that's Candle. Candle Candle's not Rosco. Candle's the original. Oh, let me redo that. So what I mean by this is that Candle, the body that I'm in, most of it was Candle's before Candle died. Who I am now is not Candle. I am not Candle. I am Rosco. He is not me and I am not him. I have taken his place. In the body. Now, I don't know if I'm a different soul. I don't know if I'm just a reset from the brain. I don't know, but I'm not Candle. Now, the thing is, Candle died, but somehow, maybe through Mortimer, Candle's consciousness, he will never be him, exactly. Candle's consciousness or soul or whatever has remained somehow in a real woke, and now it's another one of these dominant personalities or dominant voices that I can hear. Guys, if Lou starts talking during class, ignore him, bro. He's just a troublemaker. I'll send him to the principal's office sooner or later. Again, and also let me clarify that that these guys including Candle they do not control me. I'm the one in control. So I'm the sole pilot of this body. The Three Stooges, they're what you would consider a shoulder angel, shoulder devil, shoulder dad type thing. They're just around. Candle is in the same vein. They're just backseating me, exactly. Yeah, I'm the captain of the ship. I'm the captain now. And Mortimer is also a backseater. Mortimer is also a backseater. So let me add mean guy here. Meanie frown face. That's his emoji. Meanie frown face because he's so mean to me. Right? They can't control me. I'm the control the entire time, so I'm chilling. So we're looking at Candle's body, mostly Candle's body, yeah. But Rosco's just in full control of it. Yes. I was revived in it. So yeah, just to clarify. Anything else that I'm missing? Anything else I'm missing? No, I think I'm good. I think that's what most. No, wait. Okay, based on lore text. So remember the scientists we were talking about. The guy who made me? It seems like Candle and the evil scientist guy, or the guy who made me, knew each other. So there's some sort of connection going on. I have a genuine question. I swear to God, if you say something, I'm gonna ban you. If you say something out of pocket, it better be a good question. Just out of curiosity, is it known how any of them died? We know that King died because of rebellion. We don't know how the rest of them died, specifically. Can these entities communicate with someone outside of you? Unless they have the ability to communicate with the dead that's inside of Mortimer, then probably not. Because Mortimer has to let you, in a way, because they're locked inside of him. It's a very specific thing. Mortimer's a jailer. It's up to him if he lets him talk to you. So how do we communicate to Mortimer in those other streams? He let us. So I will talk to King because Mortimer allowed it? Yes. I asked him very nice. I was like, please, Mortimer, please. Look how cute they are. Look at the little rat. You were like, he's like, look at him. He's like, fine. And he let us through. So if I'm reading this right, the scientist was trying to bring back Candle to life, but you just happened to be the one pulled from Mortimer? Maybe. I don't know. Why didn't Mortimer let us talk to Scholar Soldier? Because he doesn't want to. I've been trying to ask. What's the deal with Nyambie? Okay. So, I also have made... Oh, I gotta talk about my experiments. Frick! Oh my god, I gotta talk about the freaking bite protocol. Alright. Oh, frick, dude. I gotta talk about the bite protocol. There's so much stuff I need to talk about for myself. Do you remember anything that happens while you let them be in control to communicate? Okay, so they don't control me. I have to knock out, though. What happens is that... You know what a force ghost is? A ghost appears from Mortimer. That's why when you see them, they're more of like a shrouded form. In a way. For you to be able to see them, I gotta like go into power saving mode. So your clue is what happens around that time? Yeah, pretty much. But I have cameras. Anyways. Moving on. The Byte Protocol. Okay, let's talk about Nyambie. So Nyambie was the first member of the Byte Protocol. So I did science. And I used Mortimer to create beasties in order for a project of mine. Okay, so this is the Byte Protocol. I see. Frying pan sneak attack. Block! I'm like Spider-Man. I have Spidey sense. Block! Force field! What does Byte stand for? I have to remember. It's been a while since I used the acronym. Oh, that's gonna be a long word. Frick. Okay, it stands for Beast Infiltration, Termination, and I believe, frick. What was the last word that I? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I don't remember the last word. It's been a while, dude. Hold on, I gotta find it. Extraction, right? Yeah, I found it. It's extraction. It is Beast in Infiltration, Termination, and Extraction Protocol. So what this means is I am training these creatures in order to do stealth ops, different ops, missions. They're like a defense and offense sort of deal. I basically have my own Pokemon. So let me explain what these are. So now they all have code names. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 6, 7. So we have Slime, which was the first one. This is Nyambie. If I was a class in a game, I would be Beastmaster. That's essentially what it is. It's like Jeep. No, they're not guinea pigs, dude. So Slime is Nyambie. Another one that we have seen is Minotaur. Another one that we have seen is Chimera. Or, you know, it's been talked about, Chimera. Another one is Warg. I do use Warg a lot. Warg is very versatile. If you guys have not seen my Menchie, Warg appears in the Menchie. As well as Minotaur. We have Gargoyle, which was briefly mentioned in one of my tweets. We also have Wyvern. We did have Mimic, but we don't talk about Mimic. And then we have Legion. Legion, as was revealed in a past VOD that I have since deleted, Legion is you guys. Rosco, thank you for the 5-good dimension. Thank you so much. Legion is you guys. You are Legion. The Roscos were previously Legion, but you guys gained like incredible and sentience. Like it was insane. Like you guys actually had souls. And so I let you guys free, but you guys came back. So you're the Roscos now. That's what you are. You were supposed to be the Bite Protocol. And you became Legion. I feel like I'm missing one. Chimera, War, Gargoyle, Wyvern, Minotaur. I think I know who I'm missing, but I gotta double check. Hold on. Hydra, right? Missing Hydra and Hydra. There you go. Hi Rosco, back at night beauty school again, watching with the girl. We just wanted to say all those creatures, but you can't train them to fix that oily hair. It's not oily, it's just wash, unlike you with your dandruffy hair. Don't talk to me. Moving on. But yes, these are all my my experiments. They are used for different things. Gargoyle is more of a defender for security. War are used for stealth ops. Wyvern and Hydra, when I want to cause mayhem. Slime, Nyambie helps me a lot with lab work and everything, so do you guys. Chimera is for long range distance missions and stuff like that. They're more adaptable to really anything. And Minotaur is your stalwart defender, again with Gargoyle. But there's like patrol. Gargoyle only activates when it's like we need to go, like right now. Anyways, that's the Bite Protocol creatures. So all of them are like live. Yeah, they are. They're all like live beings. Minotaur is one of the more, is like probably the more intelligent. Like in terms of intelligence, it's you guys, Nyambie, and Minotaur. Top 3. The rest of them are more animalistic. Do you know what beast animals they're based off of? I mean, it says in the name. It says it in the name. I mean, for those who don't know anything about Mimic, why don't we talk about Mimic? Mimic went AWOL. Mimic defected in a way. So we had to put Mimic down. They became too mischievous for their own good, and they caused a lot of trouble, and so we had to put them down. Yeah, so all of these are actually based off of creatures that the boys told me, because I didn't spend a lot of time in Primaterra, because I was just creating, I basically was a hikikomori the entire time. They're all based off creatures that were told to me by the boys. So I based them off these creatures based on descriptions. So slime is a slime, Nyambie is a Nyambie. I made him on accident though. Minotaur is exactly what you think is a Minotaur. Chimera is exactly what you think. Warrior is just a freaking beefed up wolf. Gargoyle, exactly what you think. Wyvern is like a dragon thing. Legion is you guys. And Hydra is what you guys think. So it's exactly what you think. Probably smells like seafood boil from Temu. Didn't know somebody said that? Why are you taking jokes, bro? Shame on you, bro. Get your own jokes. You're stealing. Get your own bit, bro. Child. So finding game moves except for Rosco might be involved using these guys as summon. Exactly. I'm like a summoner beastmaster type deal with these guys around. But I am learning how to fight because of Soldier, because Soldier wants me to fight. Anyways, it was their own. Where did I see it? I didn't see it. Ah, it was your, okay, my apologies. But why'd you say it twice though? Is it because I didn't read it out? And you wanted me to read it out because you wanted attention? Ah, cha. Okay. Okay. Are the Bite Besties to scale the same size as the reference names? Hydra and Wyvern are a bit smaller, just so they're more portable and more containable. But for the most part, yeah. If you think about like, oh, these are the bigger creatures, yeah, they're bigger creatures. No bigger than an elephant, I would say. Backtracking, if I can guess for domains, reality is Mirren, life and death is Mortimer, legacy is Arcer, arrows is Ion, mind is Terabis, destruction is Selot, maelstrom is Saus, dreams is Driss, and wishes is Prometi. close, but not yet. Kingdom is wrong? No. Anyways, that's the byte protocol. So I created them. They're part of the byte protocol. And yeah. Monaco on a partner snap. Who's Monaco? Don't dox your friends. I don't care. Moving on. All right. Are the beasties flesh golems like you or more? They're organic. They are organic. Now, moving on. What am I talking about? Let's talk about Lucy. He's the one I have more information on. Lucy. Let's just do this. Not a blood sucker. Not a blood sucker. He sucks the soul out of you. He sucks over there. He sucks. Not a bloodsucker. Lucy is not a bloodsucker. He is more of the soul type thing. He also, correct me if I'm wrong, Lucy. He can see souls. He can see souls. That's him. He can see that. You can see him. He's like, whoa! That's why the Lunarists are around. But also, bad memory. Very bad memory. Very bad memory. He has a past he cannot remember. He's traveled the world. But he has really bad memory. He can't remember any of the places he's been to. He said he's traveled all of Primaterra, but he can't remember it. We don't know why. He holds Celot. So, Celot. Him and Celot are like this. He holds Celot, and he's had it, I think, for a bit now. We do know why by Dimension Walled. We don't know why, but Menchies do. Guys, get Lucy members if you want to see more Lucy lore. But yeah, that's as far as I can go without spoiling his own thing. So that's him. Also, he loves Argentinians. He loves Argentinians, guys. He loves Argentinians. He loves Argentinians. That's another piece of lore, okay? Okay, moving on. Let's do, who's next? Cass. Let's do Cass. Whoosh. Whoosh. There you go. It's canon now. It's very canon. Chat, I have to pee so bad. I have to pee so bad, but I'm gonna hold it in. Cass. He holds Mirren. Okay? Very, very, okay, hold on, Mirin. Very strong guy. He was actually one of the best. He's like the prodigy of where he's from, right? He's the prodigy in his village. He can use different weaponry. He's very good at, you know, wielding the arcane arcs. So he's very strong in his own sense. But also mad ego. He's very egotistical about it. He knows he's the best. Therefore, everyone should treat him like he's the best. Lore-wise. So, mad ego. Mad ego. Also, very racist to humans. To humans. Just in general. Just in general. Doesn't like humans. Doesn't like humans. Lore accurate. Yeah, lore accurate. He doesn't like humans. Pretty much. I mean, Gale's a human, but like... No, I can't go that far. I was gonna say he's one of the good ones. He doesn't like humans, but he puts up with them. He puts up with them. Again, just to reiterate, he has Mirin. He's very, very talented combat-wise. He has a mad ego, as he should, because he's really cool. And he doesn't like humans, except Gale, and maybe some other people. Anyways, moving on. Gale. He looks like Luffy. Why is his eye so lopsided? Wait, restart. Gale. He has Arcer. Captain of a crew. He has his own crew called the Goldwind Pirates. They were a very, very notorious pirate crew in Prima Terra. He was known as a Slayer of Sandwind. He was very notorious in all the port cities of that continent in Prima Terra. So he's pretty cool. The Golden Pirates, yeah, he's very cool. Loves money. Loves gold. Loves gold. He wants all the gold. He wants all the gold. He wants riches and all the things that pirates want. However, he gets mad deja vu. He gets mad deja vu. Star, thank you for the super. Rosco, I got into my dream unit today. Let's go! Thank you so much for being such a light to me leading up to this point. Much love to you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congrats. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Make sure you reward yourself because you deserve it. Let's go. He gets mad deja vu. Gale. Back to Gale. We don't know why. We don't know why. It could be the crystal. We don't know. But that's as much lore as I know for him. So I don't want to get into too much and give you misinformation. But that's the basics on him. Mysterious, I know. Okay. Next one up. Okay, after him, I have to repeat like really quick, okay? Okay, next one up. We have Zander. Zander. He holds. Driss. He's a Nepo baby. But he... Okay, Nepo baby. He stole his crystal. Loves his netherlings. And made an interdimensional oh frick. How close? Okay. Club. Oh frick. Club. So Nepo baby, he's royalty. He's royalty. He comes from the second circle of hell, from House Netherbrand. He's the second son. However, he was exiled after he stole his crystal. He stole his family heirloom because he's like, they're not doing anything with it. It's a very powerful thing. I'm gonna take it for myself and do things with it. He has netherlings, and he made him an interdimensional club for people to come in and have fun with him. Also, one wing. Second son, I think. I'm pretty sure. Can't fly. One wing. Can't, his incubus hormones don't work on humans. Only son, I think. What? Okay, well, I have misinformation. So, son of House Netherbrand. Is there a reason why he only has one wing? It was cut off. It was cut off in an altercation with a sword of Damocles, protecting his ex-lover. But then the ex-lover was like, I don't like you anymore, and he left. Or they left, rather. That I do know. That part I do know. Unless he changed it and didn't tell me. The gossip. I got the gossip for the most part, yeah. But yeah, that's basics on Danny. Again, I can't give out too much because if they said something they didn't tell me, I don't know. I can't check up on everybody. All right, I gotta go pee. We'll talk about Ravenous right now. I'll be right back. Wait. Okay. Break time. Guys, go pee. Go get something. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Break time, go, baby. I've returned. I hope you're all here. Stop kissing! Not in my classroom, okay? No kissing. Okay, let's move on. Alright, first up. We have Avallum. Oh, frick, I gotta do that freaking... Okay, this is Avallum. He has Prometi. Human. Turned. Genie. Excellent Avallum picture. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's basically him. Human turned genie. He was trapped for thousands. I'm gonna say millennia for what's the word? Millennia? Is millennia the right word? Millennia. He was trapped for a very long time. Until he was retrieved by the architects and later broke out. And there you go. Also, he... The cinnamons were a mistake. So he overcooked his bread or something. And for some reason, he like put too much of his own fire in there, and then you guys accidentally came out. So the cinder buns at least. That's you guys. That's you guys. Crazy wearing their... That's the truth. It's literally the truth. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Fine. Let me change it. Okay? Is that better? He said we were a happy accident. Yeah. After you guys were like, what? You guys are an accident. Okay? And now he helps, you know, all the boys and trying to see what's going on with the architects. Moving on. Altus! That's not his hair, but you know, we ball. He has South. Also trapped. We're trying to help a friend. Trying to help a friend. Oh. Friend. So, essentially, what happened is, Altus had a friend named Infra, and Infra wanted to be friends with humans, and so you can watch the lore video, but at the end of it, Altus was trapped by the humans, or by some group of humans, and put into what we now know as South, in order to, you know, help his friend, like, sort of reputation stay intact, they were like, if you don't get this crystal, we're gonna out your friend. So he was like, oh, my friend, and so he let himself get trapped in the in South. So yeah. In fact, the reason why he has one horn is because the other one was cut off during a fake fight, quote unquote, with Infra. Very strong. Like, incredibly so. Like, this guy is crazy. This guy is crazy strong. Like he rivals, if Cass is technique, Altus is pure raw power. It's like a dex build versus a strength build. Like, it's insane. Onimaru. Oh, not Onimari. Onimaru is my goat. I love Onimaru. Shout out Onimaru. That's my home right there. But yeah. That's Altus in a nutshell. Trapped trying to help a friend. He's super strong. The amount of power that he has right now is not because of the crystal. And Onimaru is my go personally. Yep. That is Altus in a nutshell. Next up is Riser. That's Riser. He has Ion. Dino test tube baby. He's a dino test tube baby. He was born in a lab made by the architects. And yeah, that's him. That's him. Loves food. He loves eating. He's always eating something canonically. So am I. I think that's why we get along so well. I love that guy too. But Traitor? Traitor? We don't know. We don't know. Because there's a lot of factors playing in play. But we don't know. Is he actually a traitor? Or is there something else going on here? Is he a double agent? Is he a triple agent? Is he an agent of chaos? We don't know. I do, but we don't know. I mean, you know, but we don't know. Yeah, exactly. Also, you should ask that guy who was in his DMs. Lucien Lunaris. We still have to figure out who that was, bro. I gotta find this Lucien Lunaris. He's so elusive. Are you a traitor? Anyways, talk about all timelines. So we have seen with Riser, especially in his mentions, that he has the ability to, or he's able to create these different. I don't know if he does it by himself. Have these different timelines, these different versions of himself. So we don't know if they're timelines or like a different reality. Unrealized reality, exactly, unrealized realities. So we don't know. We don't know. There's a lot with Riser that you guys don't know about. I do, but you guys don't know about. It's really cool. Anyways, moving on. Whee! I'm gonna trip you up, bro. What I've given you for the domains will trip you up indefinitely, bro. Like it is so bad. Anyways, moving on. We have Nayu. Like my Nayu. This is my Nayu. He has Terabus. Elite Alien Agent Guy. Elite alien agent guy. He did a lot of, you know, mercenary work up in the outers of space. He did his own thing, it was pretty chill, and then he got caught by the architects. What's the word? Bonded with his crystal on accident. So he actually went on a job to go get the crystal, but when he got it, he didn't know, but he was sort of in tune with it, and the architects noticed this, and they kept him and as well. You should listen to his lore VP. By the way, Nayu, I have no idea what happens in your lore VP, so you should tell me what happens in your lore VP. I'm just so I know. Just so I know. Just saying. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Let me know, because I don't know. Can I just send it? Can I just send you it? Yeah, send me it, please. And if it's still available, you should get it right now. You should buy it. No. They should give it to me for free because I'm the senpai. I get senpai privileges. Moving on. Also, loves. I'm kidding. Loves Altus. Wait. Do? Shoot. Do they know? Anyways, loves. Love Shikawa. Canon. Canon, by the way. Canon. 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 No, what exactly? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, love Shikawa. That's canon. And that's the basics of Nayu. Now let's get to Lamentis. Lamentis. Different story. All right. Ash. Ooh. This is Ash, by the way. Oh, Halo. It's my Ash. You like Ash? This is really nice. Ash. There you go. No, this is Ash. He over God. So in his world, he was an angel. Lament just a bunch of weirdos like the Team Rocket of FSP Ed. No, bro, they're Team Rainbow Rocket. They're cooler, bro. They took over now. So Ash was an angel that got jealous. Basic Bible stuff. That got jealous, or envious of the adoration that people would give to the, you know, the ruler of his dimension. And so he tried to rebel, but he got thrown down into what they considered hell. So he was a fallen angel, but he rose back up, he climbed back out, and basically overthrew God. And he became the new ruler. And everyone was like, "Oh, we love Ash, we love Ash." And then they were like, "Oh shoot, the cracks are appearing." So he left his he left his world to save it. So he left his world to save it. And he's in Gaia now, trying to get the crystals in order to save his world. Only because his followers are there and they worship him. Yeah. Also, loves Marmo. If you guys don't know what Marmo is, it's like these moss balls, and that's what the Marmomies are based off of these Marmo. Loves Marmo. Bada bing, bada boom. In a nutshell. Rock, I thought you were the lore master. Yeah, well, I don't know everything, man. I don't know everything. They don't tell me anything. All right. Next up is Shiki. What does Shiki's hair look like? Like this and like this. And then it was like fire, and it was like ooh, fire, ooh, and then Shiki's hair's like there you go, Shiki. So Shiki is technically created through magic, the very essence of this world. He's basically like a summon or a familiar. You need to brush up your co-highs lower. They don't tell me, bro. I can't watch all their streams. He is a familiar. He's a summon. And he served many different masters for many different years. Eventually, was thrown. Oh wait, let me put that in quotations. What I mean by that is that he lost his usage. Like his value was dwindled so much. People had less need for like a being like him. Even though he remained for years and years and years and years. And then he elected to go to Gaia to save his world. I do want to have a quick note on this, by the way. Yeah, Shiki stocks went down. Wasn't he trained to become a Shikigami? I mean, I thought he was created. I'm pretty sure he was created. But anyways, you can watch lore videos on there. I'm only one person. So they summoned him. They're like, hey, Frick, dude, we need you to help us. You know, close these. There's so much crack around. There's so much crack. We gotta close these cracks. And she was like, well, I happen to know a way. And like, how? I need to go find something. And so he left. And so he left to another dimension, which is Gaia. And to get these crystals. Now, there's a thing. He did say that time is different in different dimensions. It was something was said about that. The flow of time is indeed different in different realities. It's like in that one scene in Interstellar, where like a few minutes, it could be like years and years and years and years. It's the same thing like this. It's a little more complex than that, but it's the same. The theory of relativity. It's the same idea. At least in the 3 months. Sorry, the 3 months. Lore theory: the crack/rift happened as an after effect when you lit a rip on the screen that one time and it killed everyone. Oof, I might have killed countless worlds. I'm not gonna lie. I should lay off the coffee. But that is the basic. That is the basic idea. Okay, next one. That is not his hair, by the way. Galen. He's not a dog. He's not a cop. He's a cop dog. Betrayed. Okay. Boop. He's not a cop. He's not a dog. He's not a cop. He's a cop dog. But he was betrayed by his own people in terms of like the police precinct. Very corrupt. He literally sniffed out corruption. And even his own partner like turned his back on him, and so he was fired or let go or abandoned, would rather be the one. And now he's wandering around, and now he works for the architects in order to enact justice or something like that. Who knows what's going on, Kalen? Very simple. But yeah, he's like a freelance vigilante type beat now, I think. But that's Kalen. Very simple. And now we have hold on. Now we have Liron. Criminal. Oh, mama, he a criminal. He's a criminal. Went to steal some jewels. Not the crystals of Avallum. Betrayed. Cat saved his life. So he was a criminal. He was doing bad things for, ever since his childhood. And he's very notorious. And he was called on for a job to steal some royal jewels. By this crime boss. Now the crime boss actually wanted to corner him and use this splicing ray in order to create separate copies of him for some reason, to make an army of Lyrons, which is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. But during that heist, he actually found this cat, and he loved him so much that he brought the cat with him. And before he got shot with the split ray, the fragmentation laser, he actually was saved by the cat princess, and it split princess into thousands upon thousands upon thousands of different versions of itself. And Liron's goal was to retrieve all of the princesses together in order to make Princess whole again, I guess you could say. That's what happened. That's what happened. Fragmentation laser. We don't know why he's working with architects. We don't know how. But yeah, that is Liron in a nutshell. Moving on. Last but not least. Ellie. He's a scientist. Oh my god, Naruto. Oh, never mind. Sasuke. No, it's actually that one guy that appears after Sasuke had left. What's his name? The pale guy. Ellie's also pale, so it makes sense. Asai. Architects. He is a scientist for the architects, but he's not from Gaia. He is from a different dimension, and his dimension was on the verge of collapse. Very similar to Ash's and Shiki's world. Yeah, so he's been working for them, and he is sort of the supervisor of Lamentis, since he's like direct linked to the architects. Very. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, has a grandpa. That he looks up to. So he had a grandpa, and this grandpa actually disappeared. He left where he left, I guess, the world that Ellie lives in, and he was this very notorious scientist. And Ellie's parents did not want Ellie being like his grandpa, even though he showed signs of like being into like you know, science and all that. And yeah. Yeah, the grandpa went to go get some interdimensional milk. Exactly. Yeah. So that's Ellie in a nutshell. Don't worry, fellas, I'm gonna visit my grandfather. Ciao. But he didn't find him actually, which is funny. But yeah, that's all the individual lore. It is very simple because I myself do not have every specific detail about them if they have not told me. Again, I'm just one guy. I let them do their own thing. I let the boys create their own lore for the most part, and I just handle like connecting things and making the basic, you know, groundwork for the setting and my own lore as well, which I connected through to like the main lore and everything. But yeah, that is pretty much most of the lore. That is pretty much everything. The stuff that you should know. I gave you some extra bits. I think it might be time for you guys to ask questions. So let's do a Q and A. Purely Q&A. If you guys want to ask questions and I can answer them, go ahead, let it rip, guys. If you have anything you want to ask me, the lore master of this entire endeavor, go ahead, enter my messy mind. All that is happening, not including personal lore, is happening in the same timeline, yes. If you mean like all events are concurrent, yes. Yes, we are. Let it ride, guys. So the voices still bother you even when you go to sleep, or you're able to see them, talk to them while you're asleep? In terms of that, there are times where I step into like a dreamscape, I guess you could say, with these voices, and they show me things, right? They sound so freaking shooty. Rosco. Rosco will get to talk to these guys within like his mind if he's sleeping. What is the goal of Avallum and Ravenous now? The dismantling architects or something else? The basic thing is to stop the architects from whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing, they are very, 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 very insistent on doing what they're gonna do. So we are trying to stop them because we don't like them and they're mean to us, and it's probably some evil thing. What are Naya's abilities? Did Naya tell you? Because I feel like I know what they are. I just don't know if he told you yet. Well, now you can brainwash people. That's one thing. That's one thing I do know. I don't know if he told you the rest. I don't know if I can reveal it. If you were allowed to let another voice talk to us, who would you allow? Nobody, because you should only be talking to me. Probably Scholar. So Lamentus aren't the villain group? They are the villain group. They're part... The Architects are the main villain group. The Lamentus is like a unit under the Architects. So they are the villain group, technically. Nayu has a detailed explanation of his ability in the 2.0 VP. You guys should go buy Nayu's VP if it's still available. Do you know where Infra is now? No, I do not. Is Rosco secretly one of the voices? No, he is not. He's not canon. Are Roscoe's voices different parts of the brain? No, I didn't think that deep. I didn't think that deep. They are not a part of my brain. They're just, I can just hear them. It's not like a direct link type. Like, they're not part of me. They're part of Mortimer, but I'm linked to Mortimer. And I'm like an outlet they can use to speak. What is Roscoe's body count? 0. As in kills? Oh, like more than 10. You have a brain, but you're a zombie. Flesh golem. I'm a revived human being. I'm a flesh golem. I'm not a zombie. 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 It's different. So the voices are part of Mortimer, not the not body parts that make up Rosco. Yes, they're not part of the body parts that make me up. The voices that you hear minus Candle, they're stuck in Mortimer. They are stuck in Mortimer. Do not relate to anything that Rosco is made up of or anything like that. The only one that is Candle, because Candle is the past personality. How did Altus and Mal end up in Gaia if they're from Primaterra? So they were pretty much excavated, discovered by Arctic agents, and brought back to Primaterra, not Primaterra, to Gaia. Did you create the Bio Protocol before or after you moved to the Arctics? After. It was first a defense mechanism, and then later became a offensive tool. Are there more voices than the one you mentioned? No, actually, there are not. The rest of the life force souls are stuck in that sea of voices, souls that's in Mortimer. They're all just like one conglomerate. Not a hive mind per se, but they're just all You know, one scene in Hercules when Hercules dives in for Meg, that sort of like lake of dead people. It's like that. Is a lore and art book off? Is a lore and art book still off the table? I would. Okay, here's the thing, chat. I would love to do that kind of thing. It's just it costs resources, and it's gonna be for sale, and I just don't know how many people. Like a jacket's one thing. I just don't know how many people would buy it in order to justify like, you know, spending money on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because there's like other stuff I want to do. I don't know how much an art book / lore book would cost to make, especially like publishing or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what the soldier and scholar were before they died? Like who they were? Not exactly. I know what they did. I do, not you guys. Tell us about your divorce. It was the summer of 2010. But yeah, I definitely would. Like when I imagine my lore, I can see the images that I can see the images of like scenes I like make up, right? So I could probably get it down. It's just like, again, this is resources. Can you explain Candle and Mormor again? Mormor is the crystal that Rosco has, aka me. Mormor is one of the Prisma. He governs life and death. And he's sentient. He has his own personality and everything. So Mormor is the crystal. Candle is the previous personality of the body that I'm in right now. Candle is the person who was alive in this fleshy vessel that I call my own now. But he died. We don't know how, but when he died, he was used as a sort of ingredient, as a material in order to create me. Now, me wasn't exactly, you know, it wasn't planned for me to come out, like specifically me, but like just to reanimate a human. Are there different species of vampires than if Lucy only has souls? I will not confirm or deny that. Would you create another beast? If I find the need to. I think I have my bases covered. Are King, Scholar, Soldier, Candle essentially in limbo? I'm just curious about that now. Yeah, essentially. Mormor sees it as sort of a judgment. They're facing punishment. Candle is just a byproduct of what happened. But yeah, King, Soldier, and King, Scholar, and Soldier are it's punishment in a way. Is Mormor acting as your heart, or is he separate from me? He is like my battery, but he's not inside of me. If that's what you mean. Were the crystals part of something bigger before they got the Primatero? I don't know. So you're the ones that decide when to let Mormor take over, but you need Mormor's permission to let others out. Mormor doesn't take me over. Mormor, again, it's more like a visage. It's more of a visage. Since me and Mormor are linked, I have to like let him do like stuff in the physical realm, and he has to let me do stuff in the metaphysical realm, like the soul realm sort of deal. It's a yin and yang type. Yin Yang's reference? Is the voice a part of Mormor? Were they essentially part of the crystal, or just Mormor himself? Mormor and the crystal are the same. They are the same thing. They are the same thing. Now, you guys are thinking of Mortimer as a battery. He's not a battery. He just has it within himself. Did you exist as someone else? Have a different body before taking over again? No, I just revived, and now this is me now. Think of it as a different version of Candle, but I'm not Candle. I'm Rosco. Imagine someone who was just born. Would you say they're still the same person or no? If they lost all their memories and started from day one, that's a different person, dude. That's someone else. Not sure if it was answered before, but did the prisms come from Gaia then? Okay, I'm gonna answer this. They don't come from Gaia. They are not from Gaia. Is it hard making up lore and someone intertwining them as new gens come along? Yes. It's very hard. But you manifested an adult consciousness when you woke up? Keep in mind, I was under lock and key for a very long time. And you know, as you know, my brain, I learned things. So I learned over time while undergoing like the torture that I have. And then when I got to Gaia, I started learning more, and I started getting my own interests. So it was an overtime thing. It wasn't like, right? It was an overtime thing. Have Avallum and Ravenous not met Lamentus yet officially? I would think they have. It's just like minor altercations. I still need to have a huge... Okay. let me explain something. I'm sorry. I need, I guess, to make more abundantly clear when things happen. It's just a lot of work, and I would like everyone to, you know, pitch in everything. To do like these lore videos or like these lore tweets, it takes a bit of time, and we've been pretty busy. I've been really busy to do it. So officially, maybe not. I'll make like a video if it's an important event. But if it's like, hey, we're Lamentus, oh, we're Avallum Members, I'm like, ooh, like, how do I make that like interesting? Would you count as technically the youngest in Avallum? Sure. Sure. But yeah. Is there any specific reason that humans' hormones don't work on humans? It might be a genetic defect. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Who's the leader of Avallum? Nobody is. There's no leader of Avallum. If there is, it's me. But yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? My brain hurt. Okay, dude. What? It's the truth. I mean, okay. Do you ever have problems with disableds keeping parts together? Like, is it possible to fall apart? Here's the thing, chat. Again, my body is in a sort of stasis where it will go back to the way it was when I revived, staples and all. So it's not just a scientific endeavor, it is a magical endeavor as well. So I can pull myself apart, but I can put myself together just as easily. I will revert back to what I was. Yeah, magic. If there's something you can't explain, magic. it's just how it is, dude. Yeah, infinite staples. I get infinite staples. Cool. Cool. Does either gen have a leader? I mean, not really. Honestly, like, I don't think we like really want to establish like a leader role. You know what I mean? Like, I know like in groups it's like, yeah, he's a face. I don't think we really established that. Just because like we don't really care. So there's no gen really has a leader per se. It's the power of friendship. It's the power of friendship. So like you can't get mouse or game weight anything like that. If your creation stage, you're just I can't. I literally can't. Like I'm just gonna be the way I am forever. It was nice to know more about the other guy's lore and also relearning your lore again. Yeah. I know my lore is very convoluted, so I try to make it as simple as possible because there's a lot of stuff that I've added over the past few years. It's literally awful how complicated it is. The rest of the guy's lore again, I don't know much unless they tell me, so I gotta apologize for that if I haven't given you the full on like this is the very definition of lore that I definitely know everything. I can't give you that unless they tell me, so I don't know. Is Guy left on a battleground when the lore will reach its peak? Let me tell you something. And this is the last thing I'll tell you. Purple Zuba. So can I do this? Use a staple remover. Okay, I can do this. Punch you in the face. The architects aren't the biggest bad. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Alright guys, so that's the stream. That's the stream, guys. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami. If you guys want to see me play Yakuza, I really appreciate it. See you there. Hope to see you there, actually. It's going to be very pog. It's going to be really pog, really champ. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Did you pass the test? You passed the moment you came into the classroom, so I'm proud of you guys. Who do I send you guys to? Who do you guys want to watch? Who do you guys want to raid? Who's raidable right now? Malum and Shiga still going? Okay, then I'll raid into them. I'm gonna send you over to Malem and Shiki. They're playing Shut Up or Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. And they're only using Japanese. So have fun with them. I'm gonna go dip. I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. For Yakuza. So have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whatever it is for you. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys' your interest in the lore. And yes, there's some big things that I want to do with lore, project wise, but it will take me a while. I'm just one guy, so I'll try my very best. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever for you. Rosco too. Hasta Rosco. Matane jane. Bye bye.